I guess let's just head for the next mining area. Ideally, I'd like to get the one over here on the left. Those are some pretty waterfalls. Actually, I have an area to go up to the top of it when we get there. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, let's go for this one. It's close enough. It's over on that like little peninsula area. She leveled up because we went to go see the lake. Goody. All right. Well, if I get this node, that gives me something I can come back to when we need to get our hands on when it's raining and we can kill that one guy. God, the swimming noises are just the worst. It's just like, we heard you like Splish Splash, so we gave you all of the splish and a lot of the splash. Okay, I'm not even going the right way, am I? I'm gonna jump to avoid as much Splish Splash as we can. That's okay. There it is. Note to self, avoid swimming. And it's finally becoming daytime, so we can actually go back and complete our quests. Apparently we have a lot of quests in here. I don't know. I really wish I could tap on the map and it would actually say, like, this is the quest that you're going for. Nope. Either way. I really want to attack one of these big guys just to see what kind of horrible things it will do to me. But that field skill insufficient requires mechanical level 3. Fucking damn it. Alright, fine. Let's go back. Let's complete this quest. This is stupid. Make it all the way out there and it's just like, nope, won't let you. This area is too hard. Wait, hold on, it's raining. It's raining, that means we can go do that one mission. Okay, which ones? Is it professional? No. There we go. We were just here, but then again, it wasn't just raining. Okay. Sprint faster, you fat little man. We got places to go, and we're not fighting this Grex. Bye. Later. See you later. I have no interest in you. Okay. I can run fast. I don't know if my party is alive, but that's okay. They teleport to me. We are just running through Aggression Alley. Holy shit. Alright. Luckily, I sprint freaking fast for a little dude. Whee! I'm getting out of here.
Didn't know I was so popular.
I'm just looking at my mini-map and being like, yeah. Ah. Oh, fuck. Don't jump through the coral thing. Apparently, that's a bad move. Holy crap, how many dudes do we have chasing after us? The answer is way too many. But can they swim? The answer is... no, actually, they just give up the moment. Okay, well, that's perfect. Hello, weird thing. Archibald the Revolutionary?
You and me.
Oh, it's a tiny little... it's a Fennekin fox. That's adorable. Ow. Fine, beam laser. Wow, it is really adorable. And I am murdering it. Well, this feels about normal. I feel like everything that I do is usually involves me murdering some kind of small animal. Repeatedly. I wonder if the Monado makes an appearance in this game. Probably not. I don't care too much. This thing is tough. Okay. I really wish I could select his various body parts here, but guess I can't. Well, that's fine. I'll just hit it with a giant beam laser. Which is actually pretty cool, in a way. I like the music whenever you're fighting one of the big beasts. It feels good. Even though I'm just stabbing it a bunch. It feels like... wait, haven't I heard this while I was watching an anime recently? I feel like this was the song in, like, I don't know. It wasn't One Punch Man. This is 2 Shonen. I don't know. Clearly I need to watch more anime so I can remember. Okay, well, we got that one down. Well, and I got a machine gun. Hey, for Lynn. Cool. And we are totally not getting that squad mission down. That's fine. Okay, so let's see. Well, that's another quest down. Oh. And because I completed that mission, it actually got rid of my thing. Let's see. So, ZZ Rabbits, Titanium Knife. There we go. Where does it want me to do that? That's over here somewhere. Hopefully it's during the daytime now and counts. Because I'd very much like to get this quest done. How's my completion rate? It is 12%. Okay, we're getting there. But that definitely wasn't like an anime intro. That was definitely more like anime, that was definitely more like anime kind of like main characters winning or something like that type song. I do not see what I'm fighting. I'm supposed to fight here. It's just pigs. Oh, is there like a cave? There's probably like a cave or something down here. Because it's just pigs all the way down normally. Yep, there it is. Never mind. No cave. Damn it. Then where the hell is the thing I'm supposed to be killing? Aldnoah Zero. Yeah, that's it. It's definitely Aldnoah Zero. God, that was such an awesome anime for the first like 4 episodes. And then so shitty for the 2nd season. Oh, it was painful. I loved it and I hated it. And it made me sad. Okay, if I don't see any green, then we're probably going to go elsewhere because I don't think this is it. Yep, there it is. Wow, they're very low level. Oh, this makes my life easier.
We got him. Let's move.
Can I just like attack literally all of these things at the same time? This game is better written than the anime for SAO. Is the light novel for SAO any good? I've never read that one. I don't know, it didn't appeal to me as much as a lot of the other ones. It was kind of okay. Better than some other ones. Didn't watch Aldnoah Zero. Good Gundam anime. It was sort of good. So for people that haven't seen Aldnoah Zero and don't know what it's about, it's effectively like Mars, for whatever reason, was like kind of a colony, a split colony from Earth. I think they originally were like... Originally they were actually supposed to be allied, but, you know, Mars finds like special tech, makes like a bunch of like really fancy mechs, and effectively blows up the moon, getting their independence. But so it's effectively like Mars decides, you know what, fuck Earth, we're going to just invade and take over because we've got better mechs anyway. Which, I mean, honestly kind of makes sense, in a way. But so they have this main character kid who's just like a student, but honestly he's kind of like weird and antisocial to the point where it's like, do you have like emotions? Okay. I didn't really mind or care. Wow, it really does not give you the best weapon available. That sucks. It just automatically throws you in whatever you can. Bargain sunglasses. Wow, those look shitty. Makeshift gauze eye patch. Also shitty. What is this? Oh, it's anime. Okay. But like the main character was very effective. You know, he was very smart, very clever, and did a lot of like cool things, which I really appreciated. You know, taking down almost impossible to defeat mechs well, you know, out and about. Problem is, halfway through they switch over to like more kind of like political drama, and it stops being about like him trying to survive and just him being like I don't know. it stopped being interesting. It just was, it was fascinating having a character that was smart and not like the doofy shonen that always exists in anime and manga. And it made me a little bit sad that the plot shifted away from that. And then they also had like a sympathetic human character that went quickly from being, you know, like, oh man, this guy actually like has kind of a tragic backstory to, he's just a creepy dude. Never mind. Also, this one's not listed on the map. Who the hell is the ZZ Rabbit? Okay, I don't know when we'll find those. But yeah, then they did a second season, and it's just like, well, this is even worse than earlier. Alright. Let's go for the professional. Maybe it'll give me a marker for that cave. I don't even know where I am right now. Let's face the marker so I can figure out exactly where it's pointing. Ah, there it is. Really? Up there. Think of Iron-Blooded Orphans. Goddamn fantastic anime. The main character, I really like the fact that of all of the Gundam series I've seen in a long time, he fits the bill for the standard kind of like slightly emotionally stunted main character. Wow, the volleyball is actually kind of handy. What the fuck? Where are you going, dude? Oh, it's taking me up this mountain pass. I got it. But, you know, it fits the same, you know, bill for the, like, emotionally stunted soldier main character. But they actually gave him more emotions than the one from Gundam Wing or 00, because both of those two guys were effectively just robot people. Let's see. And, you know, has, like, a very, very personable situation going on. I don't know. I really like his dynamics with the characters. I also like the fact that, unlike all prior Gundam anime, Iron-Blooded Orphans is the first one to completely do away with beam weaponry. The creator actively said he did not want to do any beam guns in this game. In Iron-Blooded Orphans, specifically so the focus would be more on, like, melee combat, which I really respect.
What? Send this guy back to boot camp.
Oh. Wow, my character said, you know, all this feels so futile, and all the Lynn and Elma started, like, saying, send him back to boot camp. Like, what the hell, dude? The first time I've actually heard anybody respond to what he says, and it's, dude, you suck. That's great. Silent Mire. Well, the volleyball did not lead me wrong, though there was technically a much more efficient path that we could have taken. I'm gonna go for the gather thing over here. If I can get it. It's probably not going to let me. Never does. Oh, it's probably yep, it's biological. Access is denied. Field skill insufficient. Let's see. Do I see the Origins anime of Red Comet? Nope. Oh, dude. Rock cavern. It's like actually a cave. Filled with level 20s and 30s. Brilliant. Well, as long as they're not aggressive, I don't have to worry about it too much. Love the music in here. It's slick. I'm looking for a probe spot, though. It's probably directly above me. Okay. Origins anime of Red Comet. Yeah, no, I have no idea what that one is. Never even heard of it. Unless it was... Lucifer something or other? I don't know. Oh, Log Horizon may be your favorite anime. I really like Log Horizon. I feel like I should read the light novels, because I know the light novels get way deeper into the story than... We're going to die. We run now.
Sorry. The rest is up to you.
Okay.
Reinforcements.
This is a bad move. There's a lot of them in here. We made a mistake.
One more hit.
I'm dead now. Well, that's okay. Fun fact, Gundam made beam weapons the way they were because lasers wouldn't have been visible. Alright, so that was a wash. But we got the quest done, didn't we? So, I guess I'll call it good enough. How's my survey rate? Still garbage. Okay, so where do we go next? So this one's probably doable. Let's see. Need to read the light novels and maybe find a translation of the RPG system. Oh, do they have like a tabletop RPG? That'd be kind of neat. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like other good things. Like I really like Log Horizon. The only problem is they spend a lot of time working on like the newbie characters and explaining the mechanics of things. Like as much as I like actually I mean, I'm gonna call it like a really stupid guilty pleasure just because I think the genre is a little bit dull. But I really like anime that goes in the same vein as Dot Hack or SAO or Log Horizon, where it's like, you know, people stuck in another world or transferred to another world or something like that. I grew up with, you know, Digimon, you know, the original Digimon Tamers, Digimon, whatever you want to call it. With, you know, all the kids getting thrown into the digital world. And I thought that was, you know, fantastic because, you know, here's another world. Laws of physics don't work right. Everything is weird. These poor kids have to figure out how to survive. And I thought that was brilliant. I thought that it was really well written, really well done. To the point where, like, I was actually really disappointed when they stopped showing off how weird the world was and started to, like, really focus on the interpersonal dramas and stuff. But, you know, at the same time, I eat that shit up, like, you know, like, as much as I can, just because it's, like, it's fascinating, to see, like, you know, other world situations. And so, you know, I watched, actually, no, I read the, I read all of the manga for Dot Hack back, for, like, you know, the original Dot Hack. Never played any of the games. Didn't really feel like it didn't have enough time for that. And if I ever do, it'll be as, like, part of a thing with Shell. Probably because we have free time and stuff. Oh man, I'm super stoked for the new season of Digimon, by the way. Which continues after Season 2, sort of. Same characters, at least. I like that bit. Let me guess. Not enough? Nope, got enough. Okay, that's good. But so... I love the, like, fish out of water RPG system. Like, this is the state of the world now. How the hell am I going to survey complete if all of the monsters around here are level really high? Oh, hey. We got some progress on that one. There's a tabletop RPG system for Log Horizon. Interesting. I never really would have thought about, you know, tabletop RPGs, much like Dungeons and Dragons, would be popular in Japan. I guess it wouldn't surprise me too much, but still does, to some degree or another. But so, I've been reading a lot of light novels lately for fun, mainly, because, I mean, what else am I going to do during my free time? Usually whenever I'm, like, rendering a video or about to go to bed, I'll, you know, read a chapter or two of a light novel. So, or, you know, a manga that, you know, has similar stuff. The new Digimon episodes were great. The release system's a bit funky. Wait, you mean they're already out? Shit! I thought it was just delayed and not out yet. Well, looks like I got some watching to do. And then again, if the release system is funky, then I might want to wait until it's actually fully released. Seeing as otherwise we're probably gonna have a bad day. I don't know. Oh, if you're subbed on Crunchyroll, that'd do it. Let's see if I can get a fast travel location while I'm up here. That'd be really nice. But so I've been reading like a ton of light novels lately. So I specifically I was really trying to get into one that a lot of people like recommend called like Mushoku Tensei, I think it was called. You know what? Whenever I'm grinding, I think I'm just going to talk about like anime and manga and light novels, just Japan stuff. Why not? But 4 episodes is a movie thing. Interesting. I gotta stay away from that big shuttly crab doodly doo. I don't see the beacon up here. Fuck. Is this another one of those where the beacon is like hidden somewhere and I can't find it? I get really pissed because, like, what the hell do I do in this situation? Damn it, it is another one of those situations. I don't know where it is, unless it's even higher up there. Damn it, it is probably. Well. Oh! It shows me, like, a bonus to whatever faction I'm a part of. But yeah, I think whatever I'm supposed to go for this beacon is up there. Are you serious? Alright, they're serious. Or what do we do next? My survey rate is low. Alright, I guess let's go back to the FN travel site and go this way. But, yeah, I was trying to read a light novel called Mushoku Tensei, which was actually, honestly, I found it to be surprisingly good. It was very well written. You know, main character is kind of like this super useless nerd character that gets killed, hit by a truck or something like that, and reincarnates in another world. And there are actually some, like, interesting details about the fact that, you know, he's an external entity, so the system doesn't recognize him properly. So at one point he specifically is, like, interacting with a deity character, and the deity character's like, you don't really belong here, do you? And he's like, nope. Which is kind of fun. My main problem with it is, and I've been having this problem a lot whenever I read, like, light novels, not from America, and I don't know if this is, like, a cultural difference, but it seemed like every time the characters had, like, a specifically stupid character that they were interacting with, there's often, like, capital punishment and, like, beatings were really common. And it gets really uncomfortable reading about, you know, X character. Oh man, I don't just have this problem with Mushoku Tensei, come to think of it. In fact, it was kind of a minor problem. That one more bothered me just because it was, it was a harem. God, I hate harem light novels, manga, anime, whatever. It's weird and uncomfortable, and I guess it must be some kind of, like, male power trip, but I have enough trouble with one chick. I don't need 3, 4 maybe, I don't know. It's only a light novel. Actually, Mushoku Tensei has a manga currently, but the light novel's actually done. The manga is fucking... Oh, okay. Good. Sort of. This is stupid. Okay. But yeah, so Mushoku Tensei actually does have a, it actually does have a, manga. It just covers so little of, so very little of, like, the actual story. And, like, some manga get it right, but ultimately, manga just take forever. Take forever to progress, to the point where it's like, you're gonna see that end in ages. Like Rise of the Shield Knight, for example. The manga is really slow, and the light novel really... expensive. So there's that. Anyway, let's talk to Christy, finally. Welcome back, dude. Rock Cavern's mystical place. Folks here in town were all blown away by it. Heh, you seem curious how they could have seen it without leaving New LA. Well, by accessing the research probe you installed, they can see the data it's amassed. For civilians living here, that's their only way of learning about the outside world. The probes you're installing aren't just a way to track down parts of the white whale's life hold. Sure, they serve as a source of hope, for the future, but they're also helping people today. I hope that underscores just how important your work is. Make sense? Yes. I like the fire in your eyes. Oh, you'll also receive sightseeing profits if a lot of people access your research probes. New blades need all sorts of equipment, and a little extra income never hurts. Discovering unexplored territories like Rock Cavern will get lots of people to access your research probes, so keep an eye out for them. What else am I forgetting? As you install more probes, Moranium mining should also pick up steam. You may eventually reach a limit on how much Moranium you can hold. In that case, settling a special data probes known as storage probes can help. They'll raise the limit on how much Moranium you can store. Let me give you one now as thanks for showing me that unexplored territory I wouldn't have otherwise seen. Yay! Okay, so we get that. Let's keep going from there. Okay, just remember that, like any data probe, simply carrying around the storage probe won't do you any good. You'll need to put it in actual use, so access your comm device at Frontier Nav probe site to change the installed probe. Okay, that's the basics. When more assignments come along, they'll send them your way. Okay, thank you. And we got that one taken care of. And apparently we're Blade rank 3, so I can actually increase my mechanical levels and get those nodes. So let's go talk to Eleonora. Blade levels risen, new bonuses right here. Okay, so now we have new lighting options in the customization center. Okay, gift of light. Now you can adjust the lighting in your basics. Set it up however you want. And you can customize your barracks by adding the network lobby. Okay, now bonus field skill is still going to be mechanical. That's the bonuses. Because I want to get those nodes as much as possible. We've got a question mark over here. With Kirsty. Okay. Let's see. Now, hold on. Supplies we brought from Earth are already starting to run out. These rates of Moranium mining aren't enough to keep New LA going. I know you're doing the best you can, but look, it's just not enough. Oh, hey, Rookie. Glad to see you're back. Apologies for seeing you walked in on, and query. Oh, I suppose this concerns you too. Might as well brief you on it. In the months since crashing here, we've gone through most of the resources we brought with us on the White Whale. We're now in the process of transitioning to materials acquired through Frontier Nav. More than anything, we need a large supply of Moranium to ensure operations here can continue. But with so few data probes in place, it's difficult. Everyone's so busy that a lot of important work has gone undone. Maybe you could lend a hand. First, I need 750 units of Moranium. Then I need someone to deal with the pack of juvenile symbiotes that keep harassing the Pathfinders out in Primordia. And finally, I have my own little spec op. I need a storage device known as Data Unit FN93 to be recovered. It contains some top secret info. If my calculations are correct, it should have also fallen to the planet's surface somewhere out in Primordia. If you take care of all of that, I'll make sure it's worth your while. Deal? Yes. I read through these things fast. So we can get them on. Because most of them aren't terribly plot related. Okay, let's go with the Indigens. And then we've also got that one. We won't set that as my thing. Okay. Alright then, to mine more Moranium, you'll need to install new data probes. Also recommend expanding Frontier Nav as you tackle other missions in the area, such as the Pathfinder Way. Try to keep that in mind as you work, Rookie. Let's see. Show gratitude. No worries, but it's nice to get a little bit of thanks in a while. Okay, finish the mission. You'll be a full-fledged Blade. Yeah. Cool. Gotcha. Well, at least I can do one of them.
How's it going?
Okay. So we can give her the... Yeah, I got a ton of Moranium. Alright, mission complete. Okay, and we still got some more side quests that I can work on. Okay, so people were asking about my rant about the capital punishment and stuff. Sorry for getting cut off, have to talk about plot stuff and got a little distracted. Okay, so I was talking about, you know, games in which, light novels specifically in which, like, capital punishment is, like, a super popular thing. Ooh, look at this. Heavyware series, that looks pretty. I might have to buy it, come to think of it. And Scaleware series. Okay. But so, there's a light novel that actually, I really like the concept of, but the writing and the, like, a lot of the plot points are kind of dumb, called, Royal Road. Legendary Moonlight Sculptor. It's, in fact, a lot of the, like, core concepts I actually find to be more interesting than, like, Log Horizon, which is kind of neat. Problem is the main character is kind of a sociopath, which really isn't that big of a deal, except for the fact that, like, any person he knows, he is probably, like, beaten in some way, shape, or form. And it pisses me off a little bit, because it's like, I don't want to hear, like, the details about how you're beating the shit out of your friends. Like, that's not... It's not cool, obviously, but it's also not interesting to me as a person. And I always get, like, a little bit grumpy when, you know, I'm trying to read, like, interesting plot points, and it's just focused on, then he proceeds to, like, beat the shit out of this guy because the guy was incompetent. As, like, a way of, like, inspiring his allies. Yeah, weed for the win. It's a really good series. It's got some, like, really neat plot points, but it's just so focused on, like... I don't know, the character is so clueless, and not in the harem sense, that, like, it's refreshing that there is, I guess, a harem. There are people that are interested in him, but it's so minor that it doesn't matter. But let's just go here, head for those monkeys, kill them, and then go for that thing. Can you drive cars? Sort of. The mechs turn into motorcycles until you unlock flying at a later date. However, we can't do either for the time being. Oh, hey, these are actually from my quest. That's cool. Let's see. These things are weak, so I'm just going to use my abilities without too much thought to combo. But so... Oh, shoot. What were we talking about? Yeah, there is slight harem elements, you know, there's, like, several women interested in the main character, but whatever. That's fine. He pays no attention, and it's not like they're fawning over him at all times. So I'm pretty okay with that. But he has this ability to, like, craft creatures, which is actually really cool in a way. Like, he has the ability to, like, sculpt a dragon statue and then give it life, which is, gonna be totally honest, hella broken, honestly. But whatever. At which point he just starts, like, emotionally abusing it for being useless. And it's just like, you know what? This is dumb. I don't want to hear about this. I want to hear about, you know, I want to hear about all these other things. And it, you know, it goes on for quite a couple of paragraphs talking about him abusing his wyverns that are super stupid because he made them look stupid. It's just like, I don't know. Like, I really want to hear about this, but I really don't want to hear about how the main character, you know, thinks everybody around him is incompetent. It's like, no, it's your own damn fault, and it's painful. Okay, I'm going the right way. But there's another one, that does it, I guess, to a lesser degree, called... Oh, fuck, I don't even remember. It's like a 5-word title, so I don't even remember what it's called. But it's effectively this guy gets reincarnated as a slime. I think the English translation of the title is, like, in regards to my reincarnation as a slime, or my life as a reincarnated slime. I don't know. It's really well written, but the main character also has, like, a specific character that he just beats the shit out of for no apparent reason apart from the fact that he's stupid. But he's also a goblin, so what do you expect? Goblins are not smart creatures. And it pisses me off, because it's like, I don't want to hear about, like, your various torture techniques for this, like, random dude. I want to hear about, like, you working through your situation to make it, like, more advantageous to you. And it just makes me sad a little bit. Okay, want to link the translation in chat? Hell yeah! Because that was by far one of my favorite light novels to read for a while. Yeah, it's a long title. It really is. It's actually surprising how long some of these titles are. What else is there? God, there's like a kind of good one that I liked the start of, but I hated. I can't even remember what this one's called, but it's effectively, again, everybody gets summoned to a different world. Yes, I really like this core concept, whatever. But so everybody within this, like, main character's high school class gets summoned to a different world to be, like, heroes in another world. And he gets reincarnated as just, like, a basic craftsman, and everybody's, like, you know, giving a lot of shit for it. To the point where one of the members of the group actually actively tries to murder him, and, like, throws him into the dungeon by himself. And he, like, goes, like, really far, like, so effectively, like, they're on level 20, 40, something like that in the dungeon. And he gets chucked down to, like, level 80 by himself. Which, you know, is pretty much a death sentence. What the fuck? The next monkey's up there. I'm gonna just go over here and fight things until they respawn so I can fight them. But, I honestly cannot remember what this one's called. I've been reading recently. I can find the links if people want to. Yeah, Ari Fuerta or something like that. I don't know. I know Fuerta is the Spanish pronunciation, which is totally wrong, but whatever. Arafuda? I don't know. But so he gets, you know, kicked into a dungeon, has to survive. And, like, within the first, like, couple minutes of, like, the chapter of him, like, trying to survive, he's like, alright, you know, I'm gonna do this. And then a bear just, like, rips off his arm and eats it in front of him. Which I thought was, like, super fucked up. And I liked it as a result, because it's just like, alright, you know, this is like, trying to get really realistic about it. And then within, like, 2 chapters, he's, like, powered up like crazy. And then, managed to accrue several love interests, to the point where I think, at this point, he's driving around in a Jeep in a fantasy realm with like, 5 women that are all deeply in love with him. Let me see. 4 women and 1 child. And it's just, like, this constant cycling of, like, his harem just vying for his interest. And he's just like, no, I like this one of you. Like, only this one. And, like, I've liked her. Just kind of showed up and have been, like, demanding to be a part of this relationship. I'm just sitting there being like, this is just uncomfortable. Like, I was really excited that it was just going to be, like, power couple the entire way through the light novel, and it's just like, nope, half of it's just about, harem stuff, and I'm like, oh, sounds like the, Gate anime. Sort of? I don't know. I've seen the entirety of Gate. In fact, I've read the manga. There's not a good translation of the light novel. Gate, I would actually say, is, like, substantially less harem-y than you think it would be. At least not to this, like, level of pain, that I feel as a result of these things. Because, like, Gate has main character driving around a Jeep with a bunch of female characters. But, in my experience of reading it, it didn't feel like it was true harem, apart from he just has these women with him. But none of them are specifically vying for his love interest, because one of them effectively adopts him as her dad. Let's see, where the hell's the next one? Please tell me where my quest... wow, that one's way over there. Alright, well, I do have a fast travel location all the way over there, somehow. Yeah. Not Steins Gate. It's, just Gate. Technically, the full title is, I think, And Then the SDF Fought? Or They're the SDF Fought? I don't remember exactly. But it's effectively, a gate opens up in the middle of Japan. And a bunch of, like Roman legionnaires come riding out and start, like, stabbing a bunch of people. And, you know, kidnapping people and whatever. And the main character is this, like, just nerdy dude that starts, like, coordinating with the police, and it turns out he's, like, actually a commando that just really likes anime and manga and whatnot. At which point, then it documents the Japanese military going through this portal into this fantasy world and blowing things up. It's really, really quite good, actually. I like it a lot. But, like, ultimately it boiled down to, yeah, it was technically a harem. But sort of a harem? I don't know, because he has, like, a bunch of female characters, but only one of them is actively, like, pursuing him as a love interest. And technically there's also his ex-wife, which is a thing. But for the most part, it's actually one of the more benign, main male character has a fuck ton of women for whatever reason. And I thought the writing was really interesting, because you effectively have all of these fantasy kingdoms. They're like, you know what, who the hell, they're just people. We'll just stab them and it'll be okay. Where the hell am I? Oh no, wow. How far do I have to run for this one? The answer is all the way around here. Oh boy. But so, like, there's like effectively the Roman Legion, but they have like dragons and stuff. And you know, they're obviously not taking the Japanese self-defense force seriously. Hey Shirogane, how's it going? But so, you know, they're not taking any of this seriously, and like they keep goading the Japanese people to do various things to the point where like the Japanese find out, I think at one point the Romans effectively had taken a bunch of Japanese people as slaves, and were like being super flippant about like, yeah, you know, you took our people too. Like it's totally okay that we were having sex with like your citizens as, you know, slave prostitutes. At which point, I think the main character's like one of his soldiers just beats the ever-living shit out of the like Crown Prince, which was I thought was like a really fun scene in general. But just, I don't know, the cultural differences highlighted, comboed with like fantasy worlds. They blow up a dragon with a bunch of C4. I thought that was kind of fun. Oh right, no, they try and blow up a dragon with a bunch of C4 and other stuff happens. But yeah, to be fair, there is actually a point where a dark elf lady comes along and offers herself as a slave if you will save her people. This is true. However, for the most part, that's benign, owing to the fact that the main character, the last chapter I read was like, you know, if you're not serious about, like, you know, helping me out of the good of your heart, then go home, because I have no interest in you as a slave. I'm only interested in, like, companions I can trust. And I was like, you know, that's the harem champion we'd need. That is the harem that we like. The not harem. The anti-harem. The, fuck it, I'm just gonna go do hero things, because harems are stupid. That's what I want. I don't like harems that much. Multiple love interests is fine, but when it's just like pure harem, it's like, ugh. I don't know. Not biased or anything, but dragons are hella hard to kill. It's true, but I mean, there's that like kind of underlying fun idea of just like, how would a rocket launcher do against a how would a rocket launcher do against a dragon? Like, how would a dragon deal with like being shot up with a tank? How would that work? And it's the only series I've ever read, seen, or watched that really interacts with the whole idea of, you know, modern tech versus fantasy stuff in an interesting way. Okay, it's Gate, Jatai Kare no Chi, Nite Kaku Tadakiri. Holy fuck, that is a long title. Yeah, but it's, and so the JSDF fought, pretty much. But yeah, this is Xenoblade, and he talks about anime here. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, what else am I gonna talk about while I'm running around completing side quests? Anime. What do you guys watch? I don't know. I'm always open to suggestions. Somebody mentioned Steins Gate as part of a confusion with this. And I will admit, I have not actually seen Steins Gate. I don't even know what it is. Let's see. You don't mind... don't really care about the ignorant about harem and C's. I don't even know. I don't know, man. I guess I prefer series where there's like actual plot focus, and it always pisses me off that harems are effectively just like awkward situation after awkward situation. I would much rather have, you know, a plot that actually focuses on something. Oh, what was it? There was, I used to play the Macross games, specifically the one on the GameCube. I don't even remember what it was called. It was like Robotech something or other. I don't remember. Wow, these things are pretty. They're like tree deer. Fuck, they're pretty. But it was like a really well done mech anime, and of course, fucking love mech anime in general. But the main character effectively had one female love interest for 90% of it, up until you realize that this like random diva lady has been like holding a torch for him the entire time, at which point he like starts waffling really hard, alienates the initial love interest, at which point it turns out that she's an alien hive queen, goes mental, and starts getting everybody killed, and it's just like, it was just like me sitting there being like, this doesn't even feel good. Technically not harem, but it's just like clueless main character. Feels so wrong. Don't like. Okay, thing I'm looking for is up on the bluff. But yeah, unfortunately, like, Robotech has kind of been a series that's fallen off the map. I tried watching a Robotech movie, or Macross Robotech, whatever you want it. I want to say it was, like, on Hulu, a couple months ago, and it was awful. It was so bad. Let's see. That's where I'm even going. I don't know. Let's go over to this one. Yeah, it's newer Macross series. Let me look it up. Which Macross series was it? Because there's multiple Macross slash Robotech. Robotech is the English title name. Okay. Chronology. I think it was Macross Frontier. Yeah, it was definitely Macross Frontier. Which was back in 2008. Oh, apparently they had a movie. Is the latest one? Wow, back in 2008. That is a long time to be running Macross. Okay, yeah, the original Macrosses were great. In fact, the game plot was, like, really good. Because effectively you have, like, a alien race roll in and just start beating the shit out of humans. I don't know. I really like animes and mangas where some alien race rolls in and just starts beating the ever-living snot out of all of humanity. Where do you come from? Whatever. Ah! There's a lot of them. I guess I just really enjoy plots where like humanity is struggling against some like overwhelming odds, and usually it involves like tech or something. Can I not use this ability? Oh, you know what? It's because I'm not fighting anything particularly close to me. I couldn't tell. But I really like, you know, kind of the alien invasion, humanity defending against it somehow, or stuff like that. There's one, oh shoot. There's another mecha anime. I believe it was actually done by the same people that do the Gundam, that does Gundam. Oh shoot, I don't remember. What was it called? Somebody probably will remember this one. I was reading one a little while back, watching one a little while back, where effectively, you know, main character is just like a standard student, you know, without a care in the world, and a bunch of like other kids from like a much more militaristic nation roll into his area, his school, and effectively they start killing everybody, culminating in like a mech invasion from like the militaristic nation. Okay, visual novel Sunrider has an amazing story. Good to know. Yeah, and I'm trying to remember what this one's called, but honestly, coming up with a blank. I know it's on Hulu. But you know, the mechs start beating the shit out of things. But turns out that his nation specifically has been developing mechs in secret, so they have like a really powerful one that gives him like nanites that keep him alive, because he gets, I believe he gets shot like 5 times or something like that as part of it. Yeah, what am I talking about? I don't know. If somebody wants to go to Hulu and check this one out for me, I can't remember the name of it. I know some people have seen it in chat. I know it's there. It's really gorgeous. But so the main character is somehow given the ability, using his nanites, to bite people, vampire style. Valvrave the Liberator. There we go, that's it. Bite people, take over their bodies, and, you know, control them for a limited amount of time. I actually don't know how long. And it was, like, really gorgeous, and it seemed like it had some, like, really, really neat, like, ideas and overtones. Problem is, like, everybody was sad and moany, and, like, the main character effectively was losing his ability to human, and, like, being really weepy about it, to the point where, like, I think he was also losing his memories and all of this, and I guess it kind of fell into the same, it fell into the same, same, like, pit trap that the same reason why I dislike, oh, fuck. What is it? Evangelion. There we go. I want to say, like, Exosaga, but that's not even a thing. The same reason... Oh, fuck. Alright. We're sprinting away. We're sprinting away real fast. Because that is a big and ugly that wants to come after us. But, the same reason why I liked... disliked... I've already forgotten the title, even though I just said it. Anyway, the reason why I hated that series, mainly because the main character is, like, weepy and unhappy about... What the fuck?!
Sorry. You guys, take it from
Okay, there we go.
here.
We got out of combat, but what the hell was that? Yeah, Evangelion got caught up in its own hype. I mean, I don't even mind a series that, like, gets really wrapped up in itself. There are definitely a lot of series that can do that. I just really hate it when the main character never rises to the occasion. You know, never has the, like, crowning moment of being like, yeah. P.S. They can fly. Surprise to me! Okay, that should be enough, survey points. I'm gonna go get one more on the other side. This is stupid that I have to get survey markers. Not even side quest done. I have to get survey markers down before I can continue the quest. It's dumb. Alright, but, like, I really like, you know, anime and manga, where, you know, it's a strong male character, or if it's not a strong male character, they have some kind of redeeming quality beyond that. I'm trying to think of, like, characters that are cowards, but interesting ones. I guess, actually, a good example would be Trigun. Honestly, whatever his name was from Trigun, I haven't seen Trigun in over a decade. But, you know, that character is a complete coward and kind of a doofus. But, you know, he rose to the occasion whenever it needed, to be risen to. And otherwise he was just kind of this, like, lovable doof that was rolling around and everybody thought he was an idiot. But, you know, I really hate anime and manga where the main character never grows out of his predisposition for failing. You should watch season 1 of Eureka 7. I'm like 20-something episodes in to Eureka 7, and I can't do it. Oh man, going back to my complaints about Legendary Moonlight Sculptor and stuff, the sheer amount of, like, physical abuse the main character's friends put him through in that one felt so just uncomfortable. I was just like, for people that haven't seen, effectively, Kid joins his idolized group of, like, sky surfers, and the captain of it apparently used to date the main character's sister, and then proceeds to spend every interaction they ever had beating the shit out of the main character. And, like, the main character gets better, but it was just such a painful experience watching just this, like, guy who's supposed to be, like, mature and cool and the leader just beat the tar out of a kid. And, like, I know it gets better, but it's just, like, it's so hard to get into a series where that is the norm. I heard also the second season or the sequel series wasn't very good, so I kind of lost motivation. I might come back to it, but probably later? I don't know. Anyway, we got a quest done somewhere. I just don't know where she is. Well, let's just pop into Blade Concourse and figure it out there. But, yeah, I love ridiculousness. I love ridiculousness and... Ooh, Chrome-Shelled Regios was great. Chrome-Shelled Regios is... I believe it's a light novel, actually. That, What do I think of Legend of Legendary Heroes? Never seen that one, actually. Is it a manga? Anime? I don't know. Never seen I watched a little bit of Guilty Crown. Didn't like that one either. It was really, like, mopey. Okay. Well, let's see. How are things on your end? Those missions coming along. Report that everything is done. Well, you've given us enough Moranium, and you've completed the other tasks perfectly. You say it like it's another day's work, but those weren't easy assignments for a new blade. You've been a big help. I think the effort to build new LA can finally get back on track. You've proven yourself. From this point on, I'll be treating you as a full-fledged blade. Oh, and here's your payment. I look forward to working with you again, dude. Okay. So we get glasses and a booster probe, G1. I don't know what that means. LBX and Metabots are pretty lighthearted. Good to know. I don't know what LBX is, but I'll have to look into Legend of Legendary Heroes. Just never heard of it. You know, I just realized this thing probably has side quests for me. Oh, yeah, it does. I was wondering why we would, like, run out of side quests, and I totally forgot. You pick them up from here. Son of a... Alright, whatever. Do we have more? Yeah, we got a lot more. So I've been running around just ignoring side quests for a while. Yeah, I watched a lot of Metabots. I didn't finish the series. It got a little cringeworthy towards the end, but still. Okay. MC has a forbidden ability to copy any magic he sees. Neat. I cannot accept more than 20 basic missions. Ah! You serious? Alright, well, I guess we gotta get some missions down. But this is dumb. Oh, mission complete. Well, that's easy, I guess. Cool. I'm gonna go do plot stuff for a second, because I think I've gotten a little bit bored of side quests, because boy, there's a ton.